All right, real quickly, want to show some details on some of our most fundamental or basic escapes. There's a reason though that these are basic and fundamental, is because these are the backbone of where all other escapes are going to be built. So it's important that we understand the details and the whys of what we do. So when we're in this position, we've already talked a lot about making frames on the shoulders, making frames on the hip bones. Okay, these are to keep from allowing him to put pressure into my diaphragm, because when he's able to squeeze down and put pressure into my diaphragm, you can hear it makes it difficult to talk, so difficult for making videos, but also difficult to breathe. And when I can't breathe, I can't think. And when I can't think, it's hard to remember what I'm supposed to do from here. Okay, so the most important thing when you're stuck on the bottom is to try to stay calm and figure out how to get out of this puzzle. Okay, so if I need to stay calm, I need to be able to breathe. If I need to be able to breathe, I need to release pressure from my chest, and I do that by creating these frames. Okay, these frames are also going to be used like blocks. Okay, we've talked plenty of times about the analogy of a mechanic underneath a car, right? I have hydraulic systems that lift the car, but I don't leave them on the hydraulic systems, I leave the blocks in place. And then I move the hydraulics out from underneath. Okay? So making these frames, I'm going to lift my hips and get onto my shoulder. Okay? Now I'm going to keep him at a distance using my frames, my bones as frames. Okay? And I move my hip out away from him. Now I'm going to bring this knee in across his belly, and I want to bring it all the way in so that my foot hooks on his hip. If it's out, hanging out, it's easy for him to just use his hand and press it back down to the ground and pass my guard again. And I've gotten nowhere. Okay. When I bring this all the way in to the hip, it allows me much more capacity to press my upper body away. So even if he does take a hold of my ankle and start to pressure that away, I've got lots of space with which I can apply the guard. Okay. Well, once again, starting with my frames, feet are close to my butt, and I'm going to bridge up and into him, making sure that I get all the way onto this point of my shoulder. Okay, now my hips escape away so that my knee can easily enter. Okay, and then I press off of my shin to push my chest and shoulders away. Now I can recover, guard in whatever manner is necessary, whichever manner I prefer. Okay. Focus on those details, see how that works.